station, this is Houston. Are you ready for the event?
Houston, we are ready for the event.
Houston ACR, this is Mission Control Houston. Please call station for a voice check.
Station, this is Houston ACR. How do you hear me?
Houston ACR, we have you loud and clear.
Please stand by for opening remarks.
Good morning. My name is John Reddick. I'm the founding board member of Harlem Link Charter School. I'm honored to introduce our Harlem Link family, which goes beyond just our pre-K through fifth graders. It also includes our alumni, our community partners, our staff and families, and schools we work with, including the Gus Franklin Jr. Elementary School in California. We're all very excited for the opportunity today, so let's jump in.
My name is Amaria. I'm in the fifth grade. My question is, where did you get your confidence from to take risks as an astronaut?
I think I got a lot of confidence from my job in the military prior to being an astronaut. We do a lot of great training. I got to go to some incredible schools that helped me kind of conquer some of my fears, like fears of heights. So I learned how to jump out of airplanes and things like that. I also was a helicopter pilot, so that helped me, get confidence in those kind of risky activities. And then when I came to NASA, NASA also provides us some incredible training to do things either together or individually, where you learn your equipment, you learn about the rockets, and you get very confident in those things before you go into space.
My name is Mason. I'm in the second grade. Where do you get oxygen if you run out of oxygen?
That's a great question. Oxygen is very important for us. We can't live without it. On board the space station, we have lots of different ways to create oxygen. We have a gas tank outside the space station where we can get some oxygen. We also bring up oxygen tanks so that we can supply it on board. We also have some use some chemical reaction to create oxygen, as well as create oxygen from water. So there's a lot of ways to do it so that we don't run out of oxygen.
Hi, my name is Sheila. I'm in kindergarten, and I just want to know, do you find food on different planets in space?
Oh, wow. You know what? We have not even been to another planet yet. So, but we're going to go there in the next few decades. So honestly, people your age are going to be the first ones going to different planets. Mars will be the first one, which would be great. And then hopefully you can tell us if you find any food out there. Currently, our food is all supplied by people on Earth. They fly it up for us. Usually before we even get here, our food is ready for us when we get here. And we're up here for a long time. So we have some big pantries, so to speak, so they can hold about 6 months of food for each one of us.
Hi, my name is Jace, and I'm in the first grade. And how does astronauts go back to Earth?
That's a great question. So when we launched, Shane and I came up to the International Space Station on board a Crew Dragon spacecraft. On the way back, we're going to hitch a ride on the same spacecraft, which is right now attached to the space station, and we're going to return to Earth. Now, that spacecraft also serves as a lifeboat. In case something happens on the International Space Station, we will get on it and then return to Earth.
My name is LeBron. I am in first grade. My question is, how do you fix the space station?
Well, we have a lot of tools up here, which is great because this is an amazing orbiting laboratory. It's pretty big, too, so it's like a really large house, on Earth, volume-wise, but it's all modular. So you see the module that we're in now, there's about, 15 or so, 20 modules maybe total. and things break. They've been up here about 20 years now, and so when things break at home, you either fix them yourself or you call somebody to fix them. Well, up here we don't have anybody to call to come fix things, so we have to repair a lot of things on the space station inside and outside. So sometimes we'll go out and do some spacewalks to repair things that have broken on the outside.
Hi, my name is Tallulah, and I am in the 3rd grade. And my question is, what inspired you to go to space?
So you know what? I actually grew up in Fort Lee, New Jersey, and when I was small, so I was age 3 to 7, and at that time I was into science fiction, and also my dad took me down to Kennedy Space Center and to Smithsonian Museum. So all that combined inspired me to go to space, and then later on I decided to pursue my career as an astronaut.
Hi, my name is Liam. I'm in 1st grade, and my question is, do you do backflips in space all the time?
Of course we do. It's so much fun. I'll let Aki here show you how you do some flipping. But yeah, we get to fly around, which is really fantastic. You guys would all love that if you got a chance to do it. And we'll do a bunch of flips, you know, several times a day, depending on what's going on. Thanks for the question.
Hi, my name is Brooklyn. I'm a Harlem Link alumni. I'm in 6th grade. And my question is, does time move differently in space?
Wow, that's a very good question. So unfortunately, I guess we're not flying fast enough. We are flying very fast. We orbit the Earth in 90 minutes per orbit, but we're not going fast enough. We can't change time up here. So we also have the same 24 hours, except that we are based on British time, Greenwich Mean Time.
My name is Dylan. I'm in the 1st grade. What does a space look like?
Spacewalks are crazy. It's hard to describe them. I mean, they're super hard. They're very challenging. When you go outside to do work, you're outside usually 6 to 7 hours at a time. Aki and I have both done some spacewalks, and they are very, very hard work. So, and the good part about it is when you do something that's very challenging, very hard, you come back inside and you feel really great. It's a very rewarding experience as well. And so hopefully that's something you guys can all learn. Like when you do something really hard and you get through it and you're successful, it makes you feel really good, especially when you're helping out. Like when we do something up here on a spacewalk, we help out the entire space station, and that makes us feel really good.
Hi, my name is Connor. I'm in 2nd grade. My question is, what does the Earth look like from space?
So we are about 400 kilometers above the Earth right now. So Earth is really not tiny. You know, if you go to the moon, it's just like a ball, right? You see the entire Earth. However, we are so close and to Earth, so we can't see the entire Earth. We're like flying at the surface, so we see different surfaces like the forest, the ocean, day and night. It's beautiful, and it's mind-boggling.
My name is Saquon. I am pre-K. How do you build a space station?
Wow, well, it took a long time, over 10 years to build this space station, and it took a lot of incredible engineers, like probably thousands if you think about it, engineers and scientists that built this thing and designed it from many different countries. The module we're in right now is from Europe. We have Japanese modules up here, United States modules, and Russian modules. So all those different countries had to work together to be able to connect all these things and put them together for the very first time in space. And the space shuttle, which we used to have as a spacecraft to fly things up and down to the International Space Station, that was really the workhorse that brought these big modules up here. The Russians also launched several on their rockets to make sure they got up here safely. And then once you get them up here, you got to connect them all. And the robotic arm that was provided by Canada did a great job of putting all these pieces together as we created this incredible orbiting laboratory.
My name is Camille. I am in the 4th grade. My question is, do you grow anything on the space station?
Yes, actually, we do grow some plants on orbit. You know, we don't eat those, but it's more for science, and we learn how to grow things so that in the future, when we're going to Mars, we know how to do that. And also, we learn from the plants what kind of effects we have due to gravity. Because we don't have gravity here, you can tell from the plants. All the researchers do some research, and they figure out what gravity does to plants and also us, human and animals.
My name is Son. I am in the 3rd grade. My question is, do you like being in space and why?
Yeah, we all like being in space. It's just a fantastic environment to live and work. It's really strange compared to what we have on Earth because we don't have gravity, or it's microgravity up here. And so everything is very different, right? Everything you touch floats around, and you got to really think about, like when you're eating, like your spoon or your whatever you're eating with has to have Velcro on it so it doesn't fly away when you're not using it. And every piece of food or packet of food, the same thing. But it's a really unique place. We get to, as Aki was talking a minute ago, we get to look out the window and see our beautiful planet every day, which is striking. And just being in this kind of unique environment is very special for everybody that gets a chance to do it.
Hi, my name is Maxine Babb. I'm 16 years old, and I'm an alumni of Harlem Link Charter School. And my question is, do you believe that there are any living things in space?
Yes, actually, for science, we do. We have a lot of different animals, or not animals, but living things that came to the International Space Station. We had fruit flies, we had jumping spiders, and we had squids, and we're going to have, what is it, water bears? Yeah, water bears. So all kinds of different living things are up here.
Hi, my name is Aaron. I'm in 1st grade. Is it scary to go inside space?
You know, everybody probably answers this differently, but it has not been scary to me. I felt very comfortable. I'm launching on the rockets that I've been able to launch on, and that's really due to the incredible training we get from the training teams. I felt very comfortable with the spacesuit I was in that would protect me in case something went wrong, and the rocket. And the capsule that we were flying in, or the space shuttle that we were flying in. So because of that, I felt very confident. And being up here, I know we have an incredible mission control teams that are around the world that are really looking out for our safety and making sure we're going to come back home safely when it's time to come home.
Hi, my name is Jaden Lynn, and I'm in 1st grade. My question is, if the moon stops, what's happened?
Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? So if the moon stops, the moon is rotating around the Earth, right? So if the moon stops, I think it's just going to fall down and crash onto Earth. So we don't want that happening. I think the moon shouldn't stop moving.
Hi, my name is Nicholas. I'm in 2nd grade. My question is, what is your favorite part of being an astronaut?
Favorite part of being an astronaut? Well, I think it's got to be coming to space. We don't get to do it very often, so when we do, we really enjoy the opportunity. And just, you know, very close to that is getting to work with amazing people that we get to work with as crewmates, but also the mission control teams from around the world and the training teams that get us ready to come to space.
Hi, my name is Blair, and I'm in the 4th grade, and my question is, how do you move around in space?
So unfortunately, we can't move around just by walking or running. If we take one step, we're just going to start floating around. So what we do is we have these handrails. We grab onto it and then move around. We can change our orientation. We can translate forward, backwards, and up and down, sideways. And so we need these handrails.
Hi, my name is Jaden and I'm in the 4th grade. My question is, when you guys are in space, how do you guys communicate with the outside world?
We have a pretty nice system up here. I'll call it a phone system that we use through our computers where we can call our families pretty much every day. And that's very nice to stay connected with them and also with our friends. So that's really great. We have, I would call it one TV channel, one live TV channel that we can get sent up if you want to watch maybe a special sports game or a TV show or something that you're really interested in. Mission Control can send that up to us. That's another way we can stay connected to see what's going on in the real world. And, you know, it's a pretty good system. Like I said, we also get to do video conferences with our families, usually once a week. And that's really special, a good time for us to get to see our, you know, your spouse or your kids or your parents sometimes. They get to join in those things as well.
Hi, my name is Sahara Cyrus, and I'm in the 4th grade. My question is, how does it feel to be in outer space?
So being in outer space, so it's microgravity. You can float around, you can move heavy objects with your bare hands, and you can fly like Superman. So it's really cool. And you know, you can see the Earth from our window, and it's a very great, beautiful view. We do feel a little bit lonely sometimes because we can't see our friends and family on Earth, but we have each other as crewmates, and we talk to the ground every single day a lot. So it's a lot of fun.
Hi, my name is Jeremy, and I'm in 2nd grade, and I want to know what color is the moon. Is it white or yellow?
Well, from our perspective, when we see it, it's kind of white and has some grayish in there, some white and gray, I'll call it. I know there's certain times a year where the moon, especially from Earth, looks different colors when you have a blood moon or something like that. And I don't think I've experienced that since we've been up here, so I can't definitively say that, but hopefully we'll get a chance to see the moon maybe a different shade than we see the normal white and gray.
Hi, my name is Makai. I'm in 1st grade. What do you do on space?
So on board the International Space Station, we have a lot of science equipment, and there's a lot of researchers on the ground that want to do science in space. So we try to help them out. A lot of the researchers will see what's going on, but they can't put their hands on it. So we help out by maybe changing out the samples or seeing things and tell them what's going on. We also fix things, right? Because on board the International Space Station, things can break, and then we can swap out the parts. We can see what's going on with the equipment and fix it. We also need to take care of ourselves. So every day we do some exercise because we can't be weak when we go back on Earth.
Thank you, everyone. This was simply an out-of-this-world experience. My name is Marie Traore. I'm a Harlem Link alumni and now a Harlem Link board member. We'd like to thank everyone at NASA and everyone on board the International Space Station for your time. You are now a part of the Harlem Link family. We can't wait for you to visit us. For now, take care, and thank you so very much for your time.
Thanks for letting us join you today.
Station, this is Houston ACR. Thank you. That concludes the event.
Thank you to all participants. Station, we are now resuming operational audio communications.